Hello and welcome to Chamasoft. Let's have a look at the product walkthrough to see what Chamasoft contains. So the first step is signing up, where we help new users or clients to be able to set up their account. So the only thing that you need in this stage is your full names, phone number, email, and password. Ensure you read the terms and conditions before you agree to them. And then after you sign up, ensure you also have a strong password. The next step we have is the login section, and this section helps you to just log in after you've created your account. The requirements for this section is for you to enter your email or phone number, your password that you created when you were signing up, and then you click on login. You'll receive a one-time password, and then you get to the check-in page. So the check-in page ensures that you are able to log into any of your groups, and this is in a scenario where you have more than one group. So here you can see I have a couple of groups, and I can have as many as possible, either as the admin or just as a member, and then I just click on the group that I'd like to log into on the check-in page. The next section we have the dashboard, and this gives you a financial summary of your group. And this section is just in case you already have a group set up or you've been added to a group. If you don't have a group, then instead of the check-in page, you will have to go to the login and then create your new group. So this is a sample of a dummy group with dummy data, and you can see the dashboard gives you a financial summary of these groups data. So you can see here we have the people's names, how much they have in contributions and fines, their total at the bank in cash at hand, and just a graph to show the representation of the amount. The next section is a wallet that helps you to deposit money through your paybill and account number. So you can have your account number and paybill integrated and make a contribution payment. So this is a wallet deposit. And then I enter the amount and then I click pay now. So what happens here is once I click pay now, it will send a push SDK to my phone number that I will make sure I verify. And then I could also pay directly from the pay bill. And so that's how the wallet deposit works. The other section we have is the wallet payment list, where you can be able to see a list of all the payments you have made and all your deposits. And this section helps you to just get a full view of all the amounts that you have paid. And then we also have now the withdraw section, where you can request a funds transfer in case you need money transferred to your account. So you'll need to have three signatories, and then here you just enter, for example, it's an expense payment, the charges for bank charges. So you enter description and the amount, and then this will help you when you're trying to find out how you use the money. It will really help. And then you enter the amount and then you click on continue, and so you either disburse through the mobile money or the bank account. If you don't have either, you can be able to create by just creating a new recipient and entering the details. And then after that, your signatories will be prompted to just verify that they need the deposit made. After that, the money is disbursed. The next section we have is the deposit section, which allows you to record all deposits. So in case you do not transact using the pay bill method and you probably use cash at hand or the bank account, this is how you do it. So you just record, and this goes for all types of deposits, including fines, loan repayments. You just enter the deposit date, the member who has paid, what the payment is for, the account, and then you record. The same case happens for withdrawals, where you record any withdrawal that has happened that is not on the pay bill. So you can see here we have different types of withdrawals, and this now you can be able to record any withdrawal that you have made. And this includes withdrawals made with banks that we've not integrated with at the moment, because if you already have a bank account, then that means the system will be able to do this recording for you, because it will get an alert from the bank. So in case you're using cash at hand or any of the banks that we've not yet integrated with, as you'll see on our website, then you'll be able to do the recording here to make sure everything is in order. You can also add and delete any rows that you might not require in case you have a lot that you need to do. Then the other section is the membership management section that helps you to add, to delete members, So here, for instance, you can see my directory. I can be able to view all the members in my group. I can also view whatever statements it is that I need for the members, and I can also be able to send these statements in bulk. So I can be able to send the statement to everyone, and I can also be able to just see everybody's contribution, fine and miscellaneous statements. So in case I open one, I can also be able to filter to see the time period. The other option is for adding members, where you can be able to add members manually by entering their names, their phone numbers, and also entering their email addresses and whatever role they have, chairperson, etc. The other option we have is to list members, where you can be able to list every member in your group. So if you have up to 100 members, you'll still be able to import them using the import members option, and then you'll be able to list them here to see every member. You can export these details via Excel, and you can search for a member. So in case we need to update the member details, for example, they've changed their location, they've changed their address, phone number, email. They want to include a next of kin. We do it here. If you want to update their pictures or ID photos, you can also do it from this section. The other section we have is loans, where we allow you to create a loan type and then record loans for members, as well as allow them to be able to apply for these specific loans. So here you can see, for instance, I have a loan type, and I'm able to create the loan type here. So you just click on create loan type, and then you say that you put in the details of the loan, the tenor, who are the officials, if you charge fines, and what is the interest, who can apply for these loans. And you can also put a lot of loan types: emergency, business, development, as many as possible. After you have created your loan type, then you have to come and create a loan for a member. So let's say a member has taken a loan, then you will come and enter that an individual member or all members have taken the loans, and then you'll say it's from the group type, from the group loan type that we just created. And then you'll be given an option of all the group loan types that you have. Then from there, you enter the amount and the disbursing account. You enter your date, and everything else is pre-filled because you already set how these loans should work. So the system will automatically do an auto calculation for this, and you can be able to just see how much every person is supposed to pay, including the person that has been recorded this loan for. So we have the fine option, where you're able to record all fines. So in case someone has been late to make to the meeting, or someone has made a contribution that's not on time, then this is how we record it. So you enter the date, enter the member, and enter the category. In case it's absenteeism, you can enter, and then you enter the amount, and then you find the member. You can also see a list of all the fines and search or filter and export to Excel in case you need it in Excel form. The other option we have is messages, and the messaging section helps you to be able to send SMSs and emails to colleagues or to debtors. So you can see here I'm composing one SMSs, and I can do the same for emails. So I'll send one to everybody, and then let's say happy holidays. So once I put in happy holidays, I can be able to send to all members, and then I can also list the SMSs. The other thing is that I can also do the same for emails, where I'm able to just see my inbox, send drafts, outbox, and even create a new email. So I can compose one the same way I've done for the SMSs, and just wish everybody um, a great holiday. So you can see you can send to different recipients, and then it just bulk sends. So we also have the transfers to allow you to transfer funds. So in case you'd like to move money from one account to another, for instance, you have paid for contribution and you'd like your contribution amount to go to your shares, or your loan to repay part of your loan. So we are able to do that here. So you can see I'm making one transfer from all members welfare to go to the other contribution share, and I enter the amount. A description might be relevant because it will act as a narration when you need to understand the transaction. After that is done, then I will make sure I save my changes. And then yeah, that is how you do your contribution transfers. We also help chamas, groups, circles to be able to work on their investment, and you can manage assets, money market instruments. You can be able to manage even stocks in case you purchase them. So what you do is you just click on investments. Let's say it's asset. You enter the asset and you record the payment. And when it's time to resell, you also record the sale, the amount that you sold the property, for instance, for. And then the difference is calculated and it is automatically recorded in your reports. Which brings us to the next stage, which is the report section. We give you different kinds of reports where you get the trial balance, the contribution statements, you get financial summaries as well as reports to help you understand the financial situation of your group. And this is also real time. So whenever it is a transaction occurs, whether it's auto reconciled by the paybill or the bank, or it is recorded manually on the platform, it will definitely appear on all the reports that we have. Last but not least, we help you backdate all your data. So we help chamas backdate or circles backdate all their data from when they began up to where they'd like to start. So let's say we started our group in 2009. I will just generate here backdating file in Excel sheet. I just fill it in and then I upload an Excel sheet to make sure that the whole system is at par with how our Chama operates. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the session.